Hi guys, this is Alice Jones. Oh, I have been watching the nonstop news coverage for several hours about all the protests and, God bless everybody. But what I disagree with is violence, in terms of just, looting the stores, breaking into places, setting police cars on fire, things like that. I believe in peaceful protest as much as we can, that's what we got to try to do. So let me just show you. I'm in the desert. We just got electricity yesterday. So this is show you the patio. Has lights on. You keep seeing me walking up my road in Glendale all the time. I'm not showing the desert. Sorry. Please forgive because everything's a mess. And we just got electricity. So in the house, Lee just put up these lights. Thinking about the whole thing that's going on now. Of course, I think about, the other protests and when things went wrong. I think about when I was a kid, 1968. Something I did that I'm really happy. I'm always happy I did. I was in a it was called Wilmington Black Theater Ensemble. I was the first white member. It was a great experience. Here I'm going in the house. I gotta see where the lights are. Wait, lights, camera, action, wait. Okay, now if I know which lights are which, hallelujah. Okay, I got some light. Okay. So, I'm taking a break from the disaster. I'll go back to the disaster news in just a little bit, but I just said, I just gotta walk around, do something. So, this is the new, am I holding it up? Can you see it? It's the new light from my office. Like I said, we just got electricity this week. So we're kind of excited about it. The house and we went to a flooring place today. I got to see my friends Joe and Joanna came over. That was so cool. But yeah, this used to be the breezeway for the people who've been here. So it was outside area. So it's made into an office, possible guest room. There's the closet with a light. Well, actually, I'm not sure. I think it's supposed to be a closet. I guess we have to get the what do you call it? The pole. I don't know. We have to make it into a closet. So all right. So I'm excited. My new light, and I'm just learning as I go. I don't know where all the lights are. Let's see. Where's the lights? Oh, maybe it's here. Hold on. Okay, well, I got that light. Where's these lights? Over here? Let's see. Oh, that's the outside light. Now, not everything is wired. The electrician's coming back. So I may not have all the lights yet. I'm just having fun, trying to turn things on. Let me see here. Okay, there? Okay, this room may not have the electricity yet, is what I'm discovering. The kitchen. Oh, wait. Over here? Let's see. Oh, there is light. There we go. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. There's light, and we're going to... oh, hi, Selena. Just taking a break from God bless everybody with George, with the protests for George Floyd. And it's just... anyway, I'm just taking a walk in the house. We just got electricity this week, so we're, excited because... This house, it's like 2 years in the making. So it's a whole journey for us to see it from, being, let's see if there's light. Oh, good, there's light in here. Hallelujah. So this is the closet. Hi, Selena. Yeah, I've been watching, I would say the past at least 3 hours, and I feel so bad for everybody in Los Angeles. I mean, and the curfew's at 8. I just don't want anybody else to get killed also. And of course, George Floyd should not have been murdered like that. Of course he shouldn't have been. I mean, I totally understand. It's like, it's just, it seems like if we do more violence, though, I believe in you don't know. I've been protesting since I was a child. My father was a socialist and a Quaker. He took me to like the Vietnam War protests starting, I believe, when I was 6 years old. So it's not, I believe in protesting. It's not that I don't believe in protesting, but I don't believe in this other stuff that's going on. Let's see. Okay. Oh, good. So here we go. So this is the bedroom at night. So there's lights like all the way up there. Like they're called cans, but like I said, it's the first time. I just walked in last night. It's high ceilings. It's not like when you guys come here, it's not a big room. Truthfully, it's not it's actually a pretty small room, but I think because of the door there. Oh, hey, Rick. Yeah, I'm showing inside the house. I've been watching the news for like 3 or 4 hours, and Lee said, Alice, come outside, take a walk. Or I'm coming in the house to show people. We just got electricity this week, so we're excited. And we went to a flooring place, Affinity Flooring, and we picked out, I guess we're gonna do a vinyl. Like we were thinking to do wood, but everybody says that it gets all scratchy, and from the little rocks and stuff. Oh, thank you.
Are you doing your show?
I'm doing my show after watch. I want to say hi. We have Selena, and I think they're so. Oh, hey, Rick, and we have Rick. So you want to say hi?
Hi. We have the riot on the other phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, hey, Jean. I want to say hi to everybody. I miss you guys. It's like we were happy because we got to see Joe and Joanna, are really good friends. Oh, look, they put lights inside the closet. Isn't that something? As I said, I don't think I ever had. Maybe everybody else has, but I don't remember having lights inside a closet. It's a big closet too. But like I said, the good thing about the room is that because of the high ceilings makes it look bigger, but how much room do you need, really? I mean, got to put the bed there. So then, and you can look up there, there's glass, and you see through to a window. And, oh, hey, thank you. I think it's nice. It's like, it's kind of cool. I know, I realize how fortunate we are, and especially being in the middle of a worldwide pandemic, which for all of us is so hard. And so many of my friends are high risk. I know Rick is. I know I am. Joe, who came over, is. They said it was their first time. Like they haven't been going out and seeing anybody either. It's like, it's because it's hard when you're the high risk. So in any case, we're real excited. So I'll show you outside the new lights outside. We have screens. We're so excited. And the screens, like you could barely tell that they're there. But apparently, wait a minute. Oh yeah, see, I'm having a hard time. Here we go. Open the screen. Oh, good. So screens, that's new. And then Lee just has spent like the past hour or so putting all the bulbs in these lights here. So it's kind of cool. So we've never, like I said, it's our first time having electricity here. We had to buy the new, what do you call it? And so it's kind of like a nice view here. I'll step away from I'll show you the lights, and then maybe I should step back so you could get a view of it. I'm sorry. Let me do that. Yeah, so I'm just trying to think of positive things and wishing, it's kind of magical right now, the light. Lee tells me, though, he said, be careful, because there could be rattlesnakes, which so I'll show you the front of the house. Let's see. Which I would be very scared of. Oh, yeah, he's flashing the lights. I'm scared of snakes. I don't know about you. Are you guys? Oh, yeah, closet guest room. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we have the guest room, and my office, I think, is going to become another like little guest room. So this is the outside of the house, like with some lights on. You know, we're getting close, because I told Lee once we get the flooring in, and we picked a vinyl that looks like wood. I have the sample in there. Anyway, once we have that in, we could start moving furniture. Tomorrow we're going to get the kitchen cabinets put in. And yeah, I love, like I said, the patio has the lights on now, which we used to always light up. And anybody who's been to our house, well, they'll remember the old house. It was a ranch-style house built in 1957, the year I was born. And so this house, it's like a very, I guess, is it like mid-century modern by Glenn Small. I mean, you know, he can take all the credit. It's his design, and I think it's real. Oh, hey, Esme. This is our new house that we built. We had built in the desert. So it's called Flamingo Heights, which is north of Yucca Valley, which is next to Joshua Tree. So sometimes people that live far away, we just say Joshua Tree because they know where that is. And some people, they've never heard of Flamingo Heights, or they don't know the desert that well, or they don't know Yucca Valley. But anyway, yeah, we're just excited about it. So that's the new house. And I'll go back a little bit further to get, let's see, there's a view. There's Lee's basketball. Lee, Esme's watching too. Say hi to Esme.
Hi, Esme.
Esme, are you still there? Hi, Esme. Okay, yeah, so here's a better view. I'll go a little bit further back. I know. I hope there's no rattlesnakes. Are you guys afraid of rattlesnakes? I am afraid of. Well, I've been lucky. I've hardly ever seen rattlesnakes. Once in a while, but now that it's getting dark, he said, be careful, Alice. So it's like, okay, so this is probably a better view from, I hope I'm a good photographer. I don't know, I'm just holding the phone and kind of scanning, hoping you can see. Yeah. So, and really, it looks bigger to me because of the high ceilings. Oh, hi, Georgina. Yeah, and I'm just showing the outside of the house. I think all of us, I'm depressed about, like I said, that George Floyd should not have been killed. Definitely not. But we should be protesting peacefully, but we should not be burning police cars and looting stores and stuff like that, is what I think, right? I mean, it's like, unfortunately, and that's only, I'm upset. I mean, well, I think all of us, because we've been in this pandemic, worldwide pandemic, for how long? Let's see. I wonder how much you can see without light. Oh, let me show you the horse over here. And I think, and finally, some people are going out, and then this is the first weekend for Los Angeles. They're ready to, they're trying to put restaurants outside because it's supposed to be safer. I don't think I'm going to feel safe to go to a restaurant. We put a light by that. I've had this for years, so, I got it at a thrift store here. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of, I don't know, is it kind of funny? Lee put a light on it, but anyway, I'll show you the sky. So it's in the desert. I love, finally, I just slept so well last night. A couple nights ago, I just could not. Do you ever have nights when you just can't sleep? And it's like, I had a night that I couldn't sleep, and I was awake for like 3 hours because I kept looking at the clock. And then here last night, I just fell right asleep, and I went, thank God, because it was just like, not good. And so, yeah, so then coming up to the, well, you could see the studio at night. There's my, I have so much to do here. I have to do the hula ho. This is my, my labyrinth. I don't know, you could see it in the dark. Maybe I should put lights around the labyrinth. And there's the studio. And that's where we stay as the house is getting done. But like I said, what I'm excited about is, you know, if we have electricity, if we get the flooring in, we could start moving furniture in, and we'll paint, you know, eventually. If we just have primer on it now, so it's all white. And my friend Joanna, who's an artist, especially loved it because she loves like all white, you know, and she was like, yay, she loved it. So that was like, that was really cool. So, yeah, so here's the studio. So it's a nice studio, and it's actually the size of a small house. I mean, so Lee is very lucky. And he told me, oh yeah, you can see the house like from over here. He said, you know, when we're living here, he said, I'm going to be in the studio mostly. So I was like, okay. So I get the house. I mean, that's fine. It's like, we'll see. But it's just kind of cool. Like I said, what we're excited about is that we got the electricity, and the house is really coming along. And like I said, once you were getting the water heater in and all this stuff, it's coming together. So we will be able to move hopefully this summer. I'm debating if I'll move we're waiting to see how long Lee's job's going to go. It could go as long as the middle of September, and it could go as short as just one more week, because it's, oh, hey, April. Yeah, I was showing the house at night and just trying to give a break for everybody. If you're like me, I've been watching the news for many hours. I'm really feeling bad for Los Angeles. It is, you know, for everything going on there. But of course, I feel the worst for George Floyd, who, you know, his family doesn't have him anymore, and that was so wrong. And even I talked to my brother today, and I was explaining, and even though my brother is, you know, like, you know, has many problems, he's brain damaged now, and but he even, you know, was upset about it, and he actually talked a little bit about it, and I thought that was actually cool that he could think, but then, like, it was too much for him. And then he, you know, what he says is, he goes, see you later. You know, you could just have called and say, hey, Terry, how are you? Okay. And then he'll say, see you later. It's kind of funny. To me, that's kind of like comical. So anyway, I just want to show you, because like Lee was trying to remind me, because he knows I'm upset about all this, and watching, I'm going to go back and watch more to see my, you know, things burning down, and, you know, hopefully the curfew will help. I remember in 1978, I was in Peru, in Cusco, and there was a curfew. Teachers were on strike. I worked as a teaching assistant then. And I went with my boyfriend at the time, Alan Tillotson, who was a character. He proposed to me at Machu Picchu. I said no. He went to Bolivia. I stayed in Cusco. Anyway, I remember the curfew was 10 o'clock at night. And if you were out, you had to have a white flag. And if you didn't have a white flag, you could be killed. And after 10 o'clock at night, I would hear gunshots, and people told me people were being killed. I mean, that was a curfew. They were striking, and so I was doing political puppet shows in support of the teachers, because I was a teaching assistant for Head Start for emotionally disturbed and handicapped kids back then, which was a great job. I love that. And anyway, so I did political puppet shows, and then I was like threatened. I was told Americans who do these things take long walks in the mountains and never return. But for some reason, I was just always like how can I say it? First word comes to me is a troublemaker, but it's just, I was like protesting and just felt like nothing could happen to me. And later I had a friend who was a professor that he had another friend who was a professor who was stoned to death in Peru by I believe the Shining Path. There's another name for them. I can't remember it offhand. Anyway, so I just think my whole life, like I said, it's something that touched upon for me is I've always been like protesting for, oh wow, is it the moon? Look at the moon. And so I respect protests, but I respect peaceful protests, not violent protests. And so, Margie, you just came on. I'll show you the house real quick too. I started walking back to the studio. So it's just, what's coming to me now is just thinking about just praying for peace. In my opinion, I mean, we arrested one officer. There were, I believe, 3 more, correct? So we should arrest all of them, and all of them should have charges against them. There's the house, Margie. All of them should have charges. And so I think maybe that's a big part of the protest. It's like, that is right, that all of them, but we can do this all peacefully. We don't have to burn police cars and, hi Margie, we don't have to burn police cars and, loot stores, and that's not us. That's not who we are. And so that's making me sad too, because I'm just thinking, this doesn't have to happen. We're coming out of a pandemic. We've all been locked down for a couple months, 9 weeks, I think. 10, are we going into 10 weeks? And just LA even is just starting to open up. And then this happens. It just makes me really sad, Oh yeah, great to see. Oh, thank you, Jean. So it's like, I don't know. Anyway, I thank you for listening, and I'm glad you guys are there. I get lonely too, because I was so excited to see my friends Joe and Joanna today. I hadn't seen them in months, and I hardly am seeing anybody. I mean, just once in a great while, it seems like, and so I'm more of a social person, so I love people and I miss people, and I know I can't hug anybody anymore. I mean, except Lee, of course, so, but I mean, my friends, I can't hug, and that kind of makes me sad, just like normal things and you have to wear your mask, and I do wear my mask. Nobody's around right now, so I'm not, but anyway. Okay, I appreciate you guys listening to me and being there, and I just wanted to, before I go back to see what happened now in LA, I just thought I would take a little walk. Lee said, come outside, take a walk. That's what I did. I'm glad that you were here with me. So everybody, peace out. Let's just, I'm praying for peace. I know you guys are praying for peace too. And, let's protest, but let's protest peacefully, not violence. Oh, and then anybody in the desert, I read, cause I was thinking I was going to go to that protest tomorrow. It's been canceled in Joshua Tree. So don't show up to it, because I believe some, people, I believe Republicans most likely like threatened violence or something. I think so. Anyway, don't don't go, and because it's not happening. So we all have to be careful, okay? So yeah, and I guess I would caution other people too about protests, unless it's just make sure it's a peaceful protest. So okay, so all right, so nighty night, sweet dreams everybody, and talk to you. I hope to see you one day soon. And I would love for you guys to come see the house, come visit sometime, and we can do it in safely social distance, you know. So, okay, bye-bye.